A broody hen is a female chicken who has an instinct to sit on eggs, to hatch them, and to raise them. Our hen Coco, she gets broody a few times a year, and we expect it when the weather gets warmer because naturally that makes sense to raise chickens when the weather is warm and there's more food to forage on. Now, we don't have a rooster, so our eggs are not fertilized, but that does not matter to a broody hen whether you have a rooster around or not. Coco will still want to sit on these eggs, and she'll even not only sit on the egg that she has laid, but then she will try to steal the other eggs that the other hens lay and sit on all of them as well. Hi, I'm Beth. Weekly I share about my little flock of hens in my little garden in the United Kingdom. I'm always learning and trying new things, so I hope I can help you save some time, effort, and money so you can just get on with enjoying chickens in your garden. Should I intervene with a broody hen? If the eggs were fertilized, they would hatch in 21 days. But because they aren't fertilized, Coco could sit there for 3 weeks or more with nothing to show for it. And a broody hen is so dedicated to her clutch of eggs. She will sit there all day, all night. She'll get up a couple times maybe to do a quick poo, grab a quick drink, have a little snack, and then she'll go right back to sitting on them. And I personally don't think it's fair to let her struggle in that way and it's so physically demanding on her to go through all of that and maybe sit even longer and have nothing to show for it. So I do step in and try to help her move on from the broodiness. Initially, I'll just carefully lift Coco out of the nest box and I'll put her in the run next to the food and water. But if I watch her, she'll usually, after a little bit of circling, she will go back and sit in the nest box. So I normally try this for a few days, just kind of taking her out over and over again. But then it becomes quite clear, no, she is broody. She's going to be quite dedicated to this. So I'll section her off in part of the chicken run where she cannot access the nest box. And she's got her own food, she's got her own water, she's got her own roosting bar, so she's fine. And she'll stay in there all day and all night. Normally about 3 days, I'll take her out and see how she is. Will she return to the nest box? Normally she's okay after about 3 days. If this video is helpful and it's fun, let me know by clicking the like button so more people can see it. When Coco comes out of her broodiness and she's back with the other hens, I feel like because the other 4 of my hens haven't seen her for a while because she was in the nest box and then she was in her own part of the chicken run, they have to reestablish the pecking order again. So poor Coco, she gets kind of chased around a bit. Why does Coco get broody and my other 4 hens don't? Coco is a bantam, and unlike my other 4 hens, they are industrial hens, and they've had that broodiness bred out of them. They're a Black Rock Warrens. Now, Coco, she's a bantam, and she has more of her natural instincts still. So her hormones will kick in, it will raise her body temperature, which signals to her, go and sit on those eggs and keep them warm. Sometimes I think we accidentally set Coco off with going broody because sometimes me and my partner will accidentally think that he collected the eggs or I collected the eggs. And so when we realize that neither of us has collected the eggs for a few days, we'll go out there, we'll open the door, and there's Coco sitting on over 10 eggs. And she's small, but she will cover all of them. And we're like, oh no. And sometimes that will set her off if the weather's right. Thankfully, Coco is quite a gentle little soul. When she gets broody, she doesn't peck at us. She just does a little drip, 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 drip. But I've heard of other people's broody hens can have quite a strong little peck, so make sure you wear gloves if you're going to move them. After Coco is done with her broodiness, it can take a bit for her egg laying to set in again. She's older now too, about 5 years, so sometimes it takes a couple weeks and then we'll start getting her egg again. And her egg is so obvious from the other 4 because she has the tiny bantam egg. Is your chicken broody at the moment? How's that going? You can comment if you'd like. I've also made another video about chickens in the rain. I've put a link to that in the description below. If you click on that, I will see you over there.